Hey everyone, John Moran here with Solutions 8, and today we're going to be going over a very important topic, especially for you lead generation companies out there that are marketing yourself on Google Ads. It's the importance of having a CRM tool, and possibly even more important, having a sales process that influences the results of the leads inside of the CRM tool. And you can use any CRM tool that will track a lead from the source, such as a Google Ads campaign, either using UTM parameters or auto tagging, or even a direct integration into the CRM tool. But having a CRM tool is paramount for the success of any lead generation campaign. And when I say paramount, I mean having having a CRM tool that is capturing leads from a lead generation campaign and then filling out information about that lead. I can't stress this enough. A lot of times we'll have sometimes conflicting issue with the client where we send over 15 leads and then we'll say, how are the lead quality? And they say, well, bad. Well, that doesn't help much. Why were they bad? What was the objections? Were they viable? Maybe situational? Was there any specific way that we could have closed them if we had A, B, and C? Were they coming in asking for something completely random and we had no idea who they were? Are they just not responding? What is the response rate? How fast are we getting back to them? Within 5 minutes, because they only have one back button away from getting to 3 other competitors right at the top of the search. So connectivity is important. So all of the things that go into making a lead generation campaign work can be set up from both sides to be autonomous of each other. What I mean by that is the client needs to be filling out information in that CRM tool that is influencing the optimizations inside of the campaign. For example, if we send over a lead from Google Ads to the client and the client takes it and says, this is junk, perfect. Maybe give a brief explanation. Called lead, they didn't know who we were. Possibly from a discovery campaign, because discovery campaigns sometimes generate, two top of funnel leads and sometimes they forget. But, a good direct response campaign or any campaign, honestly. If we send over a lead and they say, yes, it was great, it was urgent, it was a perfect lead, give me 10 more of these, great. I need to know the campaign keyword, ad group, and ad that was used to generate that lead so I can go and see why it worked so well and see if I can add more ad spend, bid more aggressively, whatever it may be. It's extremely important to have feedback so that when a Google Ads agency looks at the leads inside that CRM tool, they know what to do based on the results they can see that they're generating in terms of quality. A lot of agencies will simply drop the lead off at the front door, kind of shake their hands or wipe their hands off and say, good luck. This doesn't work. It works in e-commerce because if I drop a lead off at your website and they buy something, you made money. And I know that. Right? Was lead quality good? Who cares? They bought something. No, it's not that bad. But it's extremely important to know what the quality of lead is, because I'm sure anybody that's an agency owner out there or anybody that is a lead generation company, well, not a lead generation company, but a company that needs leads to survive, you've either had a client that says the leads are bad or you've been the client that says the leads are bad. But at any time, the leads have probably been bad. And it's simply just a mismatch between what we are going after as an agency and what your ideal client is as a company. And the way to bridge the gap takes two parts. One does not work without the other. And I really mean that. One company does not overcome this issue without the other. It's actually not worth working together if both sides are not willing to have some sort of input into the campaign. Let me show you what I mean. So this is a company here that we're marketing for them. They sell big metal buildings. $50,000 to $200,000 metal buildings on their property. So lead quality is of a great importance. And what I can see here is that in the last 30 days, we've spent $2,100 and we have 95 leads for $22 each in our search campaign. And I can click on the 95 contacts and see how they look. And I can grab one and say, okay, well, was this of good quality and where did it come from? And now I get to look at the campaign and I can say, okay, well, Deborah clicked on her ads. Okay, so she clicked here. They clicked on the campaign, Pure Broad with TCPA, in the Google Ad account of our client. The Google Ad group is keyword Mind PB Strategy. Google Ads keyword steel building. Okay, so she Googled steel building. Great. What happened after that? Well, she clicked on the ad again, and then she filled out a form. Awesome. So she used actually the same keyword and came back, and she came back 2 different times. Good. What form did she fill out? Well, she's looking for a 12-foot height, 41-foot length, and 26 width building. She filled out everything perfectly, and it looks like it's a good viable lead. Awesome. So life cycle stage was updated to lead. Good. They said, yep, this is a good lead. And the team filled out, said, good job. We got a lead. It's not junk. Awesome. Then she started filling out, or she started to look at other pages on the website. She visited a few other pages. Then she came back again. And then the task was created. This all happened, within one day. So it was really fast. It's not like she was visiting for weeks on end. It was all in the same day. And then the task was created. Someone needs to contact the new lead, Deborah. They completed it. Good job, team. And then what happened? Well, they called. There was no answer, and it was rang for 13 seconds. Okay. Was there a voicemail left? Let me listen. Oh, they didn't leave a voicemail, so maybe there's an opportunity there to get back into the contact with that lead. Then they sent an email. All of this is going to be blurred out. I'm sorry. It might look halfway blurry. We're trying to protect the identity of our client, but it is branded everywhere. So now the client has reached out to the lead and followed up with them, and that happened yesterday. Perfect. So they're actively going after that client, but from everything we looked, it was a good type of lead. And so what else can we look at? We can look at all their lead quality, and we can look at the sales process, but then we also can look at closed opportunities. So here's what I mean by that. We spent $2,100. We generated 95 leads at $20 cost per lead. Then they closed one in the last 30 days. Cool. So what was that one customer? So again, we spent $2,100. Dennis closed. Awesome. What did Dennis do? He spent $115,000. Awesome. That's a good return on investment. Spending $2,100 and making $115,000. Good. Where did that lead come from? So we can go back down to the bottom. Steel building. Good. The keyword of steel building not only generates good quality leads, but good quality leads that close. And why is this important? Well, you can have 95 leads. 40% of them could be junk. Okay. Let's say 60% of them are good. Okay. So our cost per lead, let's just say, went from $22 up to $40. Okay. $40 is still a fairly applicable cost per lead when you're trying to sell $100,000 buildings. But what the most important thing that happened is they did close one. Now, if you had a sales team that wasn't speaking with management, and the management wasn't speaking with the Google Ads company, and the Google Ads company isn't involved in their sales process, well, the Google Ads company is going to say, hey, what happened? We sent 95 leads. Hey, did any of those leads close? Sales team says, I don't know. Called a bunch back, and no one ever got back to us. Yeah, this is horrible. You guys are generating junk leads. Oh, okay. Well, I wonder why. And now you're left with nothing. It's a big nebulous, man, I'm not sure what's going on. They should be good. But 1 out of 95 were perfect, I guess I would say. This is now only the last 30 days to close a building. I know it's like a 3-month cycle, so we had a good one that came in early. But what's really important is you can send over 95 out of 96 bad leads, but you spend $2,000 to make 115,000. The only way you see this is with a CRM tool of some sort, any CRM tool, just a way to identify what leads are coming in from Google Ads and what money you're making. Because if someone was short-sighted here and said, yeah, these are all bad, let's stop this. Let's save ourselves $2,000. Well, what did you really do? You saved yourself $2,000, but you also took 115,000 and threw it out the window. So this is the reason why it's important to have a really good CRM tool and sales process. And when I say good, I mean just use it. That's pretty much it. As long as you can see what leads are generated, and you can see the activity of the sales team, and you can see what's closing and what's not closing and why, then you know how. Then the company that hired the Google Ads agency doesn't need to do anything else but work the leads, and the lead generation company needs to have visibility into what's going on 24/7, so that they start to make optimizations. We had 27 leads. Should we shut off that keyword? Not sure. Let's go look at lead quality. These look like great leads. Don't shut that off. Let's spend more. It might be a higher CPA, but the leads are great. All of that stuff, you need to have that autonomous connectivity. And if you don't, and you're a lead generation company and you're running into issues, call me because I'll set it up for you. That's my little selfless sales pitch there. This is John Rambo Solutions 8, and please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the fun things that get us subscriptions on YouTube, because I think we're up to like 1,600 now. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.